Hey everybody, how you doing? I'm Tim Black, aka Tim the Bartender, and you are tuned into the Bar Stool Podcast. That's right. You need to stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. Oh, that's how that Bar Stool rolls. Look what I got for you. A little tomato rice, a little Ray Rice. Everything's all right. Everything's all right. Everything's so tight. Everything's so bright. Walmart, not tonight. I miss DMX, man. I can't help it. I miss the guy, man. DMX was the pump you up guy. So tonight's topics are going to be Ray Rice gets pulled back to NFL. The suspension has been lifted. He is taken out of suspension. Roger Goodell had to let that happen. We're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about the shooting death of 12-year-old Tamir Rice there in Ohio, Cleveland by the CPD. Fuck the police. Oh, we also want to talk about the blackout. We'll talk about Walmart and Black Friday and how a number of Walmart workers, but not only Walmart workers, we got other workers and other citizens coming out to support Walmart workers as they protest in order to get their wages increased. So we got to talk about that. And I got some strong views because you know how I am. I'm Tim Black and I just don't give a damn. We got to talk about it. All right? So, and I have a relationship tip that's going to help you get your relationship together. You know what I'm saying? You got to spread love. Spread love. Stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. Oh, that's how that bar stool rolls. Look what I got here. Another day to appear. It's a Friday. That'll be my day.
I bet you never heard nothing like this before. But guess what?
You gonna learn today. You gonna learn today. All right.
It's the Tim the Bartender Show. Cheers.
All right, welcome back to the Bar Stool Podcast. I'm your host, Tim the Bartender, a.k.a. Tim Black. This podcast is available on Stitcher Radio, available on iTunes. Links will be down below. If you're watching this on YouTube, you get the video experience along with the audio experience. You get the whole thing. If you're just watching this on iTunes or Stitcher, thumbs me up, give me a good remark or review on that platform. But then come around to the YouTube channel, Tim's Take Live. That's YouTube Tim's Take Live, or type in IamTimBlack.com. Bing, ping, ping, boom, and come on over to my YouTube channel. All right? And there you will be able to find the video, and some people say they enjoy seeing my ugly mug. I don't know why. I got a face only a mother could love, but maybe you'll love it. You'll grow on you. Like Moss. Speaking of Moss, Randy Moss, and you speak of Randy Moss, you're speaking about football. We got to talk about Ray Rice. The NFL is full of shit. Oh, man. These guys are hypocrites. In fact, hypocrites, your basic hypocrite looks at the NFL and Roger Goodell and they go, God damn, they some hypocrites. I mean, I'm a hypocrite, but Roger Goodell is the king of hypocrisy. Anyone out there who believes that the NFL would have never leveled the second punishment to Ray Rice if it were not for the clamoring and bitching and moaning of the populace, please step in front of a train immediately. Just step in front of the fucking train and get it over with. You are not capable of handling this discussion because you think the NFL gives a shit about Janay Rice. How could you say that they did? Why would you believe that they did? In fact, I'm going to prove something to you. Not only does the NFL not give a shit about Janay Rice, the women's movement, the feminists, all the people out there asking for Ray Rice's head on a fucking platter, they don't care about Janay Rice either. Not a bit. Not one iota. Not one smidgen. They care about their own agendas. NFL cares about making money. And the people that support or so-called support or wanted to help Janay Rice, they only care about furthering their causes for their women's activist groups. If not, how do you explain taking food off the table of the woman you say you're trying to help? It would have been different if she left Ray Rice. It would have been different if she picked up and left town. It would have been different if she filed a report. It would be different if she was suing. It'd be different if she never would have married him. It'd have been a lot different. But see, you don't care about the woman that you say is the victim. Now you're the victim. The victim of what? How did Ray Rice hurt you? He didn't. But no, that's not good enough. It's not good enough that you took 2 games and then you took a whole half a season from the man. Now you want to take his whole career. Because you got nothing better to do. As if this is going to stop somebody from doing something stupid. It won't. As if anybody out there who abuses anyone is going to not do it because of Ray Rice. Like you just did something. You did nothing. You did nothing but further infuriate people to say, fuck your organization. Your organization is dog shit. That's what I believe. And you know what? I took a lot of heat for supporting Ray Rice, but I'm going to continue to do it. You know why? Because I believe, unlike some people, I believe Ray Rice was railroaded. Ray Rice was railroaded. The RR, the RR. And these people coming out, BuzzFeed and these other fucks, they printed an article that I read, and BuzzFeed said that Ray Rice was over the hill, Ray Rice couldn't play, and no one's going to pick him up because he's not a good player and he didn't have a good year in 2013. You know what? BuzzFeed, you don't know anything about sports. Ray Rice is a very capable player. He did not have a great year. And fuck it. He had a bad year in 2013. But you know what? He's still loved by the Ravens fans. I, Washingtonian, I'm a Washington Redskins fan, unfortunately. Pause for a moment to pay our respects for the death of RG3 on the Redskins team. He's gone. Anyway, so I'm a Redskins fan. I was born in D.C. General Hospital, D.C. bred, grew up in Prince George's County, and now Charles County. But I made the drive all the way to Baltimore to see the Super Bowl in 2012. And you know what? They love Ray Rice. I saw a lot of Ray Rice jerseys. Yeah. A lot of people supported Ray Rice in Baltimore. In fact, Hardball in the gang, or the Ravens power structure would have never got rid of Ray Rice to begin with if it weren't for the pressure from the league. He's that well liked. So take your Ray Rice is too old to play at 29 years old and shove it up your ass. He can still play football. If he'll be given the opportunity to play, that's a whole different thing, because you know what? Politics. Fucking politics is the problem. Another thing I took heat about, and I'm going to double down and say it again. See, I'm not a bandwagon jumping son of a bitch. I believe this from the beginning. If Ray Rice was an abusive husband, there'd been a lot more cases of him abusing Janay than just this one time. Oh, come on, people. Come the fuck on. Give me the love. Give me the love. I need the love. We got to tell the truth, man. Come on. They have a volatile relationship. They had a situation in their relationship. He hit her. They spit on each other. They got some shit going on with them. That's none of my business. Janay Rice was like, please mind your business. Please mind your business. Please let us live. They're like, no, Janay, we're here to help you. You don't know what's good for you. We're going to teach you. We're going to show you. Don't listen to her. She doesn't know it. Please lift the piano off my foot. No, Janay. Pianos are good for your feet. You just sit there and you just take the pain, sister. Bite down on something. Like a football helmet. Because you need to take that pain, girlfriend, and you'll come out the other side of this better. Better. Yes, your wallet will be lighter. You may lose your home, but you'll be better off because you don't need a man. Can I come over and handle things for you? Bunch of lesbians telling Janay Rice she don't need a man because they hate men. They hate us. They hate us. They detest us. They want to rid Janay of the virus, which is a man in her life. And take money off her table. Take food off her fucking table. So anyway, they're going to go on the Today Show Monday and Tuesday. And Janay Rice gets to tell her side of the story. And I hope she eviscerates these fucking feminist trolling bastards who want to make a movement using her name. Who want to further their cause using her name. Who want to gain mileage and yardage using her name. Ray Rice was never the devil. They wanted to make him the devil. It's funny how they do that to the brothers, man. They made the brothers the devil. He's a demon. His eyes glowed. He breathed fire. He made a grunting sound. Oh my God. He's so scary. Son of a bitch. He's so scary, this Ray Rice. Run, be very afraid. The black man is coming to get you. That's what it's really about. Easy scapegoat. You know how many men in the NFL have domestic violence issues that fuck it. You know how many men, you know what? Almost as many NFL players have domestic violence charges or issues as cops. Cops lead the board. Cops, police officers have the most domestic violence problems of any profession. Did you know that? There are special advocacy groups that have been formed, built, to help women who are married to cops who get their asses kicked. Because it's hard to prosecute them, because they special. That's the real problem. But we got all these women coming out hating. That's why I said a long time, I was like, what did the NFL do to the women's group? They did something. You won't let us play? Well, fuck it. We'll bring down your whole organization, buddy. We're going to bring down your whole organization. Now, don't get me wrong. There's some cool-ass women out there. They like football. And if they don't like it, they enjoy having time away from their nosy-ass husbands, pestering them, looking for their fucking socks. At least they know on Sunday they won't be asked 1,000,001 questions. Honey, have you seen my... Honey, have you seen... At least they know during that time they can do some other shit. So those women who may not like football but like the fact their husband's out of the fucking way for a few hours, they are cool. I'm talking about the one that... Fuck. Fucking game on again. They're hateful. And some of them are built like football players. Some of these women out here who are in these feminist organizations, they built like linebackers. You badly built bitch. Complaining about football, leave it alone. No, you can't play. You don't see us wanting to do, I don't know, fucking, I don't know, what do some shit women do that we'd never do? Come on, guys. Make a little bit more money, I'm going to open the phone line up so we can have some call-ins and shit. There's got to be something that women do. Lord have mercy, folks. Lord have mercy. Anyway, Ray Rice, he's back. He can play now. Will he be able to play? I don't know, because I don't know if any organizations have the balls to hire him this year. I don't know. other than Jerry Jones don't give a fuck. Jerry Jones is a cold bastard. Jerry Jones hired Michael Sam, the gay player, first openly gay player drafted, just to cut his ass, just so he could get the ink, for like 2 weeks, because he knew he was going to cut him because he wasn't good enough to play. It's just, man, you guys really need to pull back the curtain on this whole world, man, and just look at shit for what it is. Women's organizations make money off of women, off pain and suffering of women, whether real or unreal, whether fiction or nonfiction. And that's just the reality of the situation. So the sooner you wake up and realize that they're not there to help you, doesn't it? You know what? Many of these, I'm just going to say it. I'm going to say it. Many of these organizations don't give a fuck about the people they say they care about because, and you know what? I'm not going to say it starts out that way. I won't say it starts out that way. And yes, I know I'm rambling on, you motherfuckers. I know that, but it's important that you get it. I'm not saying it starts off being, it can start off with a very genuine, sincere mission. But by the time you have to deal with all the shit you have to deal with, and once you realize you got to keep your doors open, and you realize it's hard to get donations, and all these things you start realizing once you go into a nonprofit space or even a corporate space, whatever, right? In a situation where money becomes a factor, a certain level of sincerity has to drop. It just does. A certain bit of survival, sacrifice of your core values must change. You must recalibrate your GPS about what the hell you'll do to stay afloat. And it's ironic. Most people just don't get it. They just, the world is great. The world is great. No, it's not. It's fucked up. And you know what? Some of these organizations make it more fucked up. I'm Tim the Bartender, a.k.a. Tim Black. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Come on, Ray, you can play. Welcome back. Run the ball and make lots of dough. I know you can sock a hoe. I still believe it. I still believe it. 'Cause my eyes seen it. I see. Oh, we tease him a lot, but he still can play the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I said we tease him a lot, but we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh, Janay, pull your skirt down. 'Cause you got a nice round brown. Oh, you leaves him that, but we got him on the spot. Welcome back. All right, I need some more coffee because I'm not pumped up enough yet. Stay tuned for the next segment. Bam's main event's coming.
Like home, it's where we belong. That's right, man. I don't know what it is about this place, man. Ain't all that special, man, but I don't know, man. I guess it's just home. 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 I guess it's just home.
Hey everyone, this is TJ. Thank you for that great music break. So far, we're going to be talking about music. This is my segment.
Hey, who are you?
Hey,
Hey, dude, what's
that?
up,
How
much? This is still my show. We're going to bring you in next week. Next week, you'll be able to come in and do your thing, but this week, it's still
still
Tim
you.
Black show.
Could I have like a few, like five 5 minutes?
Nah, that's next week. Next week you can have at least 5 minutes next week.
Okay.
Look, TJ's going to be doing the music genre.
Genre.
He's going to talk about music and shit next week. About 5 minute segment. I'm introducing him. So when you see him next week, you know who he is and what he's doing. But as of now, he need to bounce.
Okay.
Okay?
Gotcha.
All right, then.
We're good. Yep.
People need to learn how to respect people's shit. Tell the guy he's going to come on and say, you know what it is? He's very excited. He wants to get out here and talk about some stuff and like update you with music shit, you know. The next story is Tamir Rice. And I don't know if I'm going to have time for the Walmart story or not because I got to get this video uploaded. But I got to put this very simple and plain. A friend of mine, Smokey Dog 7, he did a video on this, and I want to tell you guys, if you're watching this, if you're listening to this on iTunes or on Stitcher, go check out Smokey Dog. All right, you can find Smokey Dog on my channel. If you type in IamTimBlack.com, that'll take you to my channel, and from there, you can go to you click my channel's icon, that'll take you to Smokey's channel. All right. For all others who are on YouTube already, you can just go in the description box beneath this video, and you'll be able to find a link for Smokey. All right, because I want you guys to support who supports me. He supports me, I support him, and we're going to continue to do that. All of you fuckheads out there who think that 12-year-old boy, regards to what the fuck he was doing before the cops showed up, all of you fuckheads who believe that it was justified and the cops were right, fuck you. Then, it should be, though. I should end the video right there and say to hell with you, because if you're dense enough to think that a 12-year-old who plays with a gun, you know what? Kids play with guns, toy guns. Bang, bang, bang. You never did that in your fucking neighborhood? You never played with guns? This country is so fucked now. I remember a time when we ran around playing games like that. Now if you do it, a cop shows up and wants to kill you, takes your fucking life. And the people that witness it say it's your fault. Because you were playing cops and robbers, or you were pointing a fake gun. And look, the guy in the video, if you look at the extended version of the Tamir Rice, the surveillance footage of Tamir Rice at the playground or at the gazebo at this recreation center, you'll see the guy who's sitting on the fucking picnic tables, who told the dispatcher, hey, I think it's a fake gun and it's a juvenile. He had the fucking balls to go over to the kid and say, hey, fuck you pointing that little toy for? Instead, he calls the fucking cops and then leaves like a bitch. And someone told me, they say, Tim, you need to start saying something about these punk-ass citizens who do punk-ass shit to get black people killed. It's not just the cops. But I'm going to come back to the cops. But it's not just the cops. It's also the fuckers that called the cops on John Crawford in the Walmart saying he's scaring people, pointing a gun, when all he's doing is testing out a fucking gun he's selling in the store. Why is it that a white guy can point the gun, look through the scope, do shit like that all day? You're not scared. Black guy does it. Oh shit, call 911. Same thing in this situation. You sitting there, that's obviously a fucking child playing with a fucking toy gun, twirling it on his finger and shit, walking around and know he shouldn't have been pointing at people. But kids do dumb shit. They shouldn't die for it. My son is 5. I had to talk to him about even making a pum-pum sound. They want almost fucking suspend him for that shit. Kids do that. But when you take it out of the fucking shows, no. When you take it out of the fucking comic books, no. You won't take violence out of the shows, the video games, or the comic books, and then when that kids play around, you say that they're endangering the world. But you won't. See, do you see the hypocrisy of that shit? They won't take the violence out of anything. But if the child even plays around, the kid, I think it was Smokey Dog. I think he did a story of a kid who bit his fucking bologna sandwich and made it look like a gun. And they suspended him. It was a bologna sandwich. You could do like this with your fucking hand and they want to expel you. It's sad. It's fucking sad. We are a country of pussies now. Vaginas and manginas. That man who sat there on that bleachers was too scared to say to that kid, hey, don't do that. Don't do that. You're going to get yourself shot. But he didn't care about that kid. Why? Why didn't he care, folks? You put 2 and 2 together. Don't come up with 16. Come up with 4. And here's another thing, man, for my white folks, man, that my white folks need to find out, man. And my Latinos, all non-black people, look, man, you admitting something is racially fucked up, it's not an indictment of you. If you're not racist, fuck it. You know, when I see black people do really fucked up shit, I can call it out. Because that fucked up thing that they're doing, whoever that person is, that is not me. I didn't do it. I don't need to defend stupidity. Right? I don't need to defend it. Why? Because it's not an indictment of who I am. But when you defend blatant stupid shit that cops do, you know what? You remind me of when the Nazis took over fucking Europe. You're like one of those fucking assholes who defended the fucking Nazis. That's what the fuck you're doing when you defend bad cops in the USA. That's what you're doing. You're the same scum, spineless piece of shit, bastard who defended the extermination or the attempted extermination of a whole group of people. That's what you are. You are the same assholes who turn the other cheek, who close your eyes to slavery in the U.S. You weren't with the abolitionists. You were a fuckhead. You were a person that said, hey, well, sometimes you got to put chains on niggas. Sometimes you got to whoop them. I mean, I wouldn't do it, but hey, sometimes things got to happen. Sometimes you got to split up families. Fuck it. You're the same people that said bomb Nagasaki, bomb Hiroshima. All right, sometimes you gotta blow a whole fucking city off the map, kill thousands of people. You're the same ones that defend drone attacks. All right, sometimes you gotta kill a few innocents to get the bad guy. The same son of a bitch. It's the same thing. You justify it. You feel less culpable, the officer's less culpable because the kid was playing with the toy gun and pointed it at a guy walking by, as if that is like the worst shit on the planet. Like that justifies an officer, cops pulling right up on somebody who they were told had a gun. Not a distance. They pulled up to kill him, and they did. Admit it, face it, stop lying. Stop lying to me. Stop wasting time. Stop typing me a fucking book trying to tell me what I can't fucking see with my own fucking eyes. Don't do it. Don't waste my time. Don't waste your time. Let's choose not to waste each other's time on meaningless shit. You are a sadistic bastard. You are an immoral, amoral dickhead. You are a racist, bigoted scumbag, and you think 12-year-olds deserve to be killed. Now, if he had a real gun and he was shooting people, fuck that. Sometimes a 12-year-old with a gun shooting people gotta go. I would still rather the officer attempt to do his fucking job. You know what you talk about? I was just doing my job. I was just doing my job. Officer's job is to de-escalate situations, not escalate them, like with Tamir Rice. And cops do this, right? They do this all across America. The shit is horrendous. And we need to do something about it. Or we can just continue to bury children. So you say, stop fanning the flames of division and racial bias. Okay. Will that stop them from shooting my kids or my son or my daughter? Will that stop them? Well, then fuck it then. If you say, Tim, I'd never make another video that had anything to do with race if racism would stop. There'd be nothing to do about it. I wouldn't talk about it. You don't think I would rather make funny videos? I'm a funny fucking guy, man. I'm pretty hilarious. I would love to just stick to funny shit. Be hilarious. Talk about situations like Ray Rice. Make fun of it. Talk about Bill Cosby. Talk about, I don't know, the new Orange or whatever. Orange is the new Black. Or talk about some movie shit. Or talk, just do some lighthearted stuff with social relevance. Because we got a lot of other shit to talk about, like, global warming and shit. We could talk about that. Make fun of certain shit about that. Lack of recycling. Black folks using fucking country crock containers as Tupperware when it ain't. I mean, we got all types of subjects. Taco Bell, how it's inauthentic and it's garbage and it's not even food. It goes to your bowels like fucking Usain Bolt. I mean, we got things we could talk about. But I feel like if I don't talk about these relevant issues, these social issues that are big as fuck, I mean, they're the elephant in the fucking room. How can I avoid that? How can I have a platform and not discuss these things? How can I do it? I can't in good conscience, so fuck it. I got to talk about it. So look, Tamir Rice, they released the name of the officer. I saw his name. I saw the two officers' names. I'm not even going to mention them. You know why? Because I don't think it's going to matter. They are not going to indict. It's going to be an excuse. I don't know if he had malice in his heart when he shot down Tamir Rice. I don't know. I know he's poorly trained. I know that's not procedure. And now the kid is dead. And I wouldn't give a fuck what color the kid was. Then if you don't believe that's how I roll, you don't know me. Fuck you. I know how I feel. I know I don't like to see kids suffer. I don't like to see kids killed. That shit bothers me. Same reason why I don't like drone attacks. I don't like collateral damage, all right? I don't like, kids getting kicked out of school for dumb shit. Like doing pum. That's all. Ohio is an open carry state, but not all of us get treated the same, and I'm upset by that. I'm upset that T.J. Lane, who killed 3 people at his high school, was able to kill 3 people and be arrested without being shot in the ass, without being killed. Not only was he arrested without incident, without being killed after shooting up his high school and killing 3 of his fellow classmates. While being incarcerated, he broke out. He escaped with 3 friends or some other inmates. He was recaptured and brought back to prison without being shot. So I know that seems like, oh, Tim, why you... Because that doesn't make sense to me. How a 17-year-old, now 18-year-old, at the time of his escape, how he can take lives and live. And how a 12-year-old can never take a life, have a toy gun, and die. And then people defend his death. And then they tell me that it's not racism, it's some other shit that I'm not saying the officer who shot Tamir Rice or shot John Crawford did so saying, you know what, I'm going to kill a black kid today. I'm saying whatever's in his fucking head is infected. He's like one of the Walking Dead. You know, it's not his fault. It's not your fault if you become a zombie. Right? It's not your fault. But you are a zombie, motherfucker. It's not your fault you're a zombie, but you are a zombie. So, bam in the fucking head, dude. Bam, right? Katana cuts your head off. It's not because she wants to. It's because you are infected. So, to that officer who shot that boy in the stomach, after his thorough assessment of the situation in 2 seconds, you gotta go. You can't be on the force anymore, and you have to stand trial. Why? Because I can't have that shit spreading. You're a walker. And walkers gotta go, dude. Sorry. All right, I'm Tim Black, Tim the Bartender here. Bar Stool Podcast, podcast number 13. I'll be right back with the relationship tip, and you don't want to miss it. All right. What is it? What good is it? What good is it? Tell me that, man. What good is it? What good is it? Hey, welcome back to the Tim the Bartender, a.k.a. Tim Black, Bar Stool Podcast. And this is the relationship portion of the show. The relationship portion of the show is always heartfelt. It comes from my vast experience with them raggedy motherfuckers out there. It comes from my vast experience with beautiful women and some not so beautiful women, with people with issues as well, right? And from getting over some of my own issues, okay? Hey, you look, never accept advice from someone who's never made any mistakes, right? Because if they talk like they've always got it right, they haven't done shit. Because if you've been through something, you got a story to tell. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Check it out. Check me out, man, on Facebook at TimTheBartender. Check me out at TimTheBartender.com. Check me out on Facebook.com at Tim the Bartender Show. And don't forget to pick up my ebook. Come on. My ebook's hot shit, right? It's The Truth Hurts, but it beats a lie. It's got various relationship tips throughout it. That's what it is. Adages, thoughts, inspiration, motivation, guidelines, suggestions, rules you need to follow to have a great relationship and to find a great relationship. All right? So, with no further ado, let me hit you with today's tip, right? Today's tip's important. It's for everybody. Not for just women, not just for men. It's called lose fast. Some of you out there lose too slow. Oh, you're going to lose anyway, but you take so long fucking doing it. You take too long to lose. If you got a bad hand, sometimes it's better go, you know what? Hand is bad. Why throw good money after bad? Why throw time, good time, new time away because of bad time? And you know, some people, they will justify being in the worst situations, all because they've been in it for a while. And they'll say, I've already been with him 2 years, so I ain't trying to waste, I don't want to make those 2 years be about nothing. So they make the next 5 years be about nothing. So now it's 7 years. Then after 7 years, they'll say, well, I've been in this 7 years. I don't want the last 7 years to be a waste of time. So they stay another 5 years. Now they look, it's 12 years. And this just keeps going. It is a train wreck. Heavens to Murgatroyd. And I don't know, and I'm just trying to be a voice of reason. I just want to say, when you have clear-cut signs that someone is not really with you because they really want to be with you, but they need a place to stay, or they just don't want to be lonely, or they need somebody to help out with the bills, or any of these other reasons, you need to accept it. I'm not saying you need to read minds, because none of us are clairvoyant, can see the future. But what we can do, or psychic, but what we can do is see signs like stop, slow down, warning, no trespassing, dead end, run. These are all signs that we're able to read, but instead of reading them and heeding them, we ignore them and explore them. And then we end up just upset. Okay, so let me start with the guys. Guys do this. There'll be a guy with a woman he knows that he really wants her because she's sexy. Maybe she got some good vajayjay, got great sex, great breasts, great ass, great shape, something, right? Beautiful face, whatever it is. Long legs, whatever he's into, she's got it. And he'll kind of catch her at a moment in life. Maybe she's thinking, I've been with all these bad boys. Let me try this goofy motherfucker over here. And it's him. Just by luck, it's him. But he'll be able to tell various times throughout the relationship that this woman is really not feeling him like that. He's the one she's settling for because she's tired of being a hoe. She's tired of giving it away like free cheese, government cheese, and now she wants to settle down with a good guy with a good job, making good money to help support her punk ass with them 2 or 3 kids she got by some other dude. Now, I understand her intentions, and it would be different if she worshiped the ground that this new guy walks on. So don't get me wrong. This situation could be cool, right? Because she could have just realized, look, you know what? I want better. And then she falls in love with a better situation, a better man. And she's like, I've never been loved like this before. And she could overlook the fact that you're 350 pounds and you 5'7". Built like a deep freezer. Maybe she can forget that, overlook that your teeth are gone. Or maybe she could just, that you got, body odor, whatever it is with you. But what if she's not the type that wants to overlook it, but she's just biding her time until she gets her degree or till her kids get a little bit older, and you already knew that she wasn't into you. You can tell. Your friends knew. Your friends tried to tell you. Every time they try to tell you, you get mad. Man, I love her, man. Don't tell me about her, man. You don't know nothing about her. Bitch using you, dummy. So when she ups and breaks your heart into a million pieces like a ceramic statue dropped from the fucking 5th floor directly into the parking lot of concrete, you can't say nothing, you knew. You were going to lose anyway, buddy. You could have lost fast and got that over with, enjoyed your time, and kept it moving. I'm not faulting you for wanting to be with her. What I'm doing is I'm faulting you for staying with her past the time of the expiration of the bullshit that you told yourself, the lies you brought into by telling them yourself. Same thing happens to women. A woman gets with a guy she know be hoeing, knowing he just needs somewhere to lay his head. Knowing he just needs somebody with a good government job. Meanwhile, he out hoeing. He booking everybody. Man, he done fucked their sister, fucked their cousin. Slept with that, he sleep with everybody. He ain't never slowed down. All he did was try to keep you out of the finding out shit as often. You know how he roll. You know what's up with him. And every time, and look, he don't want a family. He won't marry you. He has shown no, he talks shit, but you've been with him 4 years. He ain't bought a ring. He won't even sign a lease with your ass. Nothing. You do everything to keep the relationship going. He does nothing, and you sit there in that shit. Every time you get pregnant, he take your ass for a ride down to the clinic. Every time. Oh, you think maybe we could... Nope. Nope. Not ready. This is the second one. I know. Can't do it. Can't do it. So what happens? Finally, he finds somebody dumb as you or dumber than you with a little bit more than you, and he leaves you. And now, guess what? You 37, right? A lot of miles, a lot of road miles on that ass or whatever. It's just not like it used to. Or you can't have children now because you done had all these abortions. Messing with this guy. Yes, I'm keeping it real here. And what does he do? He leaves you. He go find a woman 10 years younger than you. They have a baby. Immediately, they get married. They go off with life. He gets his shit together. And you are now bitter as hell. But the person you should be most bitter with is yourself because you lied to yourself past the expiration date of accepting and believing in your own bullshit. You already knew this guy didn't love you, nor did he really want to be with you. Nor was he serious. He never even showed it. He said shit, but he didn't show it. She didn't show it. He didn't demonstrate his true commitment to you, and you knew it. So here's my thing. Lose fast. There is dignity in losing fast. There is knowledge in losing fast. You understand? There is knowledge. It shows maturity to say, you know what? I know this ain't going nowhere. I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. I'm going to take my ball and go home. It was nice spending time with you, but I got to cut my losses because it's just going to be more losses. That takes integrity to own up to it and say, you know what? I'm just going to bow out. I'm just going to bow out. That's what I wish for you because we can't all, no one wins them all. But what makes us really losers is when we stay in losing situations. And we don't give ourselves a chance to win. All right. I'm Tim Black. This has been the Bar Stool Podcast, episode number 13. Yes, I'm being consistent. I'm not always on time, but I'm never late. Hit me up on TimTheBartender.com. That's my website. Type in IamTimBlack.com. Go see me on YouTube. If you want it, I need you. No. I need you to go to iTunes. I need you to rate this podcast. Rate it highly. Give it 5 stars. I got like 6. And look, shout out to everybody who's gone so far to iTunes and done that for me. I've seen your names. I know you did it. I want to say thank you very much for hooking me up, for expressing how you feel about this podcast. Also, my new subscribers who've been checking me out. I had a video go viral recently, or pretty viral for me, 400,000 views, about Shanisha Taylor. And I just want to thank you guys on Reddit. Thank you guys on Break.com. I appreciate you editors on Reddit, the people who posted it, all the folks who watched it. Thank you so much, man. It's all good. I'm Tim the Bartender. I'm out. I'll see you next week, and I'll see you on the next video on YouTube. More stuff is on the way. All right? Much love.
Say good night to the bad guy.